Yeah, well,
There you are. Yeah, the reset shit's kind of annoying. It did that in GT6 as well, but only on time trials. I don't know why.
I have to listen to you twice, once in the party and once in the stream.
It's broadcasting to this party right, or to the thing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm hearing me again. A good few seconds after.
Oh my god, I was not paying attention. Okay, never mind, we're good. Just slide around that turned on like 100 and something. Fuck it. But yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said it felt like GT6.
Yeah. Looks a little bit more challenging, but
I haven't really seen it so far. I noticed the camber in this game, like, is a lot more realistically simulated. Like in GT6, if you took all the camber out of the front of your car, the thing handled like it was on rails. You do that in this game, your car understeers like a bitch. You have to actually put camber in the front of your cars when you tune them, or else the car will understeer because of the suspension dampening.
that's good to know.
Also, there's a little statistics thing. Like, it tells you your top speed, like how good your speed, handling, all stuff is when you're in the tune sheet. And it tells you how you're improving the car as you're tuning it. Like, for instance, the cornering bar will go up and down depending on if what you're doing will improve the car's handling or not. So you get like an overview of how the car is going to handle without even having to go onto the track. Kind of like in Need for Speed or something like that.
So, like, if you put on more camber, it says you won't have as much grip, or...
Yep. Like it'll say your cornering will be worse. I actually like that little feature. I tried drifting with the wheel. Yeah, not possible. Because for some reason, when you go to turn in, the game automatically detects your wheel as having an instant 1080 degree steering. And you can't change it to 360. So when you turn in, the car does a full fucking 360 as soon as you try to steer. Racing's no problem, but as soon as you try drifting with it, it's fucking impossible. They need to fix that.
Well, I don't have a wheel, so I don't have to worry.
Yeah, I'm not even using the wheel right now. I went right back to the controller because it's fucking pissed me off. I was like, fuck this, I'm way better on the controller anyway. Always have been, probably always will be.
Yeah, I kind of doubt I'll get a wheel anytime soon.
Like, literally, like when you start playing for a little bit, you almost completely forget you're even playing a new Gran Turismo. It feels so much like 6, it's unreal. Like, literally, when I'm just focusing on the track and me cornering, like, I don't even realize, like, I feel like I'm playing GT6.
I remember us having a good time hating this track.
I know, it's the only fucking track I can race on, so, you know, having to learn to like it.
You only get to use this track in the beta.
Look at that. Not even looking in front of me, I can still drift that shit. For the free roam, yeah. If you go on, like, the actual sport, we can do, like, set lap records. You can also go on a couple other tracks, but it limits what cars you can use. Like, it limits the category of car. And this Corvette I just unlocked earlier, and it's a Group 4 car, so it's basically a street car. So far, it's, like, by far my best drift car that I have that I can use. I mean, it's not actually a drift car, but I kind of... Oh, fuck. I actually drift tuned it, so...
Is it like the closest to a street car you can get other than the bottom feeder Evora?
Oh, no. There's actual street cars, just I haven't unlocked any yet. I'm probably gonna wreck, aren't I? Nope! That just, like... wants to drift that shit. I have an Audi Quattro TTS that's all-wheel drive that I think can drift too. But I didn't want to drift an all-wheel drive car. I wanted to test how easy you could drift cars. I wanted to try a rear-wheel drive car, something that's a lot harder to drift. And now that I have some rear-wheel drive cars and I can drift them, I can tell you right now, it feels just like 6.
Wow, that's good.
Like, you can fucking literally sling the car back and forth like this on track. It doesn't lash back on you like an Assetto. You can get fucking full 90-degree angles on your drifts like this. Then you can just bring it right back. Just like you could in 6. I mean, this car's still a little awkward sometimes because it is actually a race car, but...
Let's get back on 6, but since my controller isn't nice with GT6.
Yeah. Yeah, no. You used to be able to use the PS4 controller on GT6, because I used to use it all the time. You know they actually deliberately patched that out?
Why?
Because it was too overpowered. The PS4 controller, your cars handled better, like it was easier to control the cars. I used to use my PS4 controller all the time, and then they did an update, and then they patched it out. People were actually better with the PS4 controller, like you could, so they took that feature out, so you can't use it anymore.
God's sake.
I know, it's bullshit.
Yes. You only have a PS4 and a PC controller, and neither of them work for driving.
Ah, the PC one should have worked.
Well, it doesn't want to, apparently.
Huh. Oh, downforce got me. Desert doesn't mean sometimes this car's awkward to drift because the downforce, even though I have it turned as low as I can get it, it still has a lot. The downforce simulation is even better in this game than it was in 6.
So basically it's 6, but a little more realistic. And
Graphically improved and more realistic physics. And I have driven 63 miles today. I want to take this car on Nürburgring if I can. Oh wait, I forgot I can't because it's not a Group 3. It's a fucking Group 4. Fuck it, let's take the, Ooh, you know what I want to do? Can I take a Group 3 on Nürburgring right now? No, but I can take an N300 on there. God damn it. Wait, that's street car. I can take a street car on Nürburgring finally. Okay, cool. Let's try the fucking, which one of these has the most horsepower? Okay, the TTS does. We'll go with that.
Yeah, since the Evora is a bottom feeder, I'd suggest the TT.
Oh, but I can't fucking put parts on that I want. God damn it. And it cuts my horsepower down from 333 down to 256. Really? Screw you. So I'm gonna get a slow TT. I will pull every last bit of freaking top speed out of this bitch. You just watch. This thing has 256 horsepower, and I guarantee I can still get this thing to 250. Or 150, I mean.
Well, it looks decent.
Yeah, it's actually a good car. I actually enjoy this car. I'll do manual since I'm trying to go for top speed. Can't change the wheels because it's forced me with sports hards. Which actually is not a bad thing. The sports tires in this game are very good. Like, you can race with them, no problem. You're not sliding all over the damn place. Why does active steering on strong? What the hell? That was weird. Huh. That was interesting. Whoops, wrong button. Aw, I can't even choose a drifter. Dirt. There's a dirt spec you can do for this car. Alright, let's see. So for top speed, I want very little toe. Just enough to give the car enough to be controllable.
Speaking of dirt, are you able to do any sort of rally stuff?
Well, yesterday I was, because I was able to go in Willow Springs, and I took this thing across the center of the entire track, was ramping dirt dunes with it, until I flipped it over.
Okay, but no like actual rally tracks yet.
No.
Yeah.
So top speed tuning, just gonna do the usual. Whoa, that should be good. General. Okay, so it only has 256 horsepower. How much back is still get this thing to do a peel out and smoke the tires?
Depends on how much is going to the front and rear.
Oh my god, I fucking butchered that transmission. I did it ass backwards. Oops. There we go. Why is it not? Never mind, I ain't gonna do a peel out. Oh well. Then again, I top speed tuned the car, so it ain't gonna do a peel out with that little horsepower because the gears are way longer. Let's see if I can get this thing up to about 150. That's my goal. At 120.
You can drive backwards on my Pacetto.
Yeah, I know. I'm at 140. My goal might be accomplished. 150. There we go. Fucking told you. I'm actually almost doing 160. And a car that don't even have 300 horsepower. Boom, 160. And a car that doesn't even have 300 horsepower. This thing's fast as shit. That's crazy. Can it stop? Nope, it can't. Ooh, with them sparks though. This car looks badass though. Like it's kind of a nice. Like the front of this car reminds me of a Lexus.
Oh, Lexus IS300.
No. So I went beyond my goal of 150. I got this thing into 162 with only 256 horsepower. And this car weighs 3,000 pounds. It's a freaking pretty heavy-ass car. To achieve speeds like that with that little power and that much weight. I think when I had this thing I think when I had the ECU in it overclocked, it made like 411 horsepower and it did like 201 on a normal transmission that was not top speed tuned. That's what it just like topped out at. It wouldn't go any further. This suspension on this car is like jelly though. Ooh, speaking of which, why don't I rose this car all the way up and made the suspension as soft as possible so I can make the car flip over?
I won't be surprised.
You know what I might do? Something I did in GT6. Wow, this car likes to slide. Something I did in GT6, I'm going to attempt to do in this one. I'm going to take the Aurora and try to make it do a wheelie.
Don't you need, like, maximum power?
I don't know. We're going to find out.
Because, from the looks of it, you can't get the same power.
Yeah, I know. On these sports, for the qualifiers, you have to use the ECU that's pre-tuned to what the track wants you to use. You can't modify it. On free roam you can, like on the time trials and shit. I wonder how you tune cars in this game though, like to buy upgrades and stuff, because I'm not seeing anything like that so far. I mean, I know it's a beta and lush, it's not implemented yet. But kind of got me interested.
Well, with, like, the overclocking to ECU, like you said, that there's a chance that might be all there is.
Yeah, but that only produces about 30 horsepower more on average. So I highly doubt that. Well, I have a feeling that this Evora will probably go way faster than 160.
Aerodynamics.
How much does this thing weigh, actually? Oh, that's weird. It doesn't tell me here.
100 pounds.
Huh. Oh, wait. It probably tells me if I go up here.
It says on the left of the screen in the tuning thingy.
I don't see it. Oh, yeah, I see it. This thing doesn't weigh much less than the damn other car does. Only like 200 pounds. Actually, no, it only weighs like 140 pounds less. Damn. Okay. That's interesting.
It has 4 less horsepower.
Just for how it makes the transmission as short as possible too. Cause you know for wheelie car. Well, I did not apply that, did I? I hit circle backs and I'm pretty sure. I know it's saved. That's weird. Usually that's not. Usually that doesn't do that. I think that might have actually glitched. Try it anyway. The tires are smoking and I'm like sitting still. Ooh. Hey, that thing actually lifted the front end a little bit. Doesn't have the power to do it though. Well, I'm already in 5th gear, only doing 90. 6th gear, just don't hit 100. Topping out at 107. Alright, let's fix the transmission back. I don't have racing tires or anything like that, so I can't get enough traction. I'll go on another track that I can actually change that shit on, and I'll try it again on there. Right now I need to fix the transmission. Let's see if I can get this thing to go over 162. See if I can get some.
It might help to not have jelly suspension.
Nah, I have it extremely stiff right now. Like everything's maxed out. I don't have hopes this car is gonna even go like anywhere near that speed, honestly.
And no, bottom feeders are pretty aerodynamic.
Well, right now I'm in 6th gear and it just now pushed 150. Struggling to hit 160. There it is, though. Come on, see if we can beat 162. Stuck at 160. Oh, now it's at 162. 163. It beat it about 1 mile per hour, right? The last fucking possible second. Alright, let's go on a track I can actually max out this thing's stats. Well, to my best ability, anyway. What you know would be back in good old Brands Hatch. Yay. Track I'm already so sick of seeing I could puke.
Brands Hatch.
That track I'm so sick of. Oh yeah, there is a glitch in this game already I've seen. But like I said, it's still a beta. See, right now it says my current car is an Evora 09. 2009 Lowe's Evora. When you back out and go back to the menu, and you go back in, it automatically reverts you to the Toyota FT1 every fucking time. Like, I can be in the Evora right now, go into a track, and it automatically puts me back in the FT1. It's extremely annoying.
Huh.
What cars are available in the beta? I honestly don't know. Right now I have... It kind of gives you cars at random. Every day you play, you get random cars. If you drive 23 miles each day. The cars I have right now are a 2009 Evora, 2014 TTS Coupe, an FT1 Vision Gran Turismo, which is an extremely overpowered car. The damn thing handles like it's a fucking Red Bull. An M6, I never knew that was a thing. Megane RS, Corvette C7, which is fun to drift. Audi R8 LMS, which is a complete piece of shit. 458, which is a complete piece of shit, and a Alfa Romeo 4C, and a Jaguar F-Type are the cars I have available to me right now. But every one of those cars except the Megane, the Audi TTS, and the Evora I had from the start. Or I only had the Audi TTS, the Evora, and the Megane from the start. I unlocked all the rest, I mean. Oh, it didn't revert me back to the damn FT1. That's interesting. Usually it always does.
Or
It's the first
did it?
time. Yeah, really. You have a Lotus Evora, it goes on a track, it's a fucking FT1 with the Evora wheels. The FT1 is so damn overpowered right now. I guarantee you they will nerf that car. The thing handles like it's a Red Bull. It sounds like a Red Bull too. It doesn't sound or handle anything like it did in 6. The game devs are like, you know what? Let's just make this car the most overpowered thing you can have.
Well, I remember it being a little bit understeery in GT6.
Oh, it ain't in this one. And this one, it's extremely overpowered and extremely fucking fast. If I was able to take that thing on Nürburgring with my settings that I was using on that car, it'd probably hit 220, 230. I think it only has like 400 horsepower.
Is this one of those, like, Skyline GTR things? It says it has 270 horsepower, yet really it has 320.
No, it's an inline 6 straight out of hell. That's what the hell it is. It's supposed to be the super replacement. That car there comes damn close to being it. Oh, you bitch. Fucking reset me. Nope, this car still don't want to do a wheelie. I'm pretty sure it was the Evora. What do you think?
Wasn't it the McLaren 12C?
No, that car did too. Actually, I don't think it was the Evora. I remember now. It was the fucking yeah, the 911R, I think it was, that did the wheelie.
No, the rough.
The what?
The rough.
No. It was an Elise, but it was called like a 911R or a 111R or something like that.
Yeah, it was 111.
Yeah. That was my favorite one. That thing was fast as shit. Alright, I'll get the FT1 out real quick so you can hear that damn thing. Holy crap. I wasn't expecting it to be anything like it was. Oh, okay. It didn't let me select my car. That's cool. It was supposed to route me back to the car selection menu, but it didn't. Like I said, it's a little buggy. Where is it? There it is. Let's see how much. Why the hell did I just put it in? There we go. But I think it's gonna have like 400 horsepower. 430, 440 horsepower.
Yeah, Gazoo Racing.
Yeah, I know. Hey, at least this will be the first time you actually get to see the interior of this car.
Nah, good times. Back when there wasn't interiors.
The tire smoke, it's not as extreme as GT6. They kind of went for a more realistic approach where it's like more volumetric. The smoke effects are still realistic, just it doesn't have a crazy effect like they did in 6, where like it fogged up half the track. It doesn't do that anymore. But this is still a beta, so they might actually change it. I don't know. For all I know, it could go back to the crazy ass effects. Oh no, it has 571, but that's with it overclocked, with it being normal. Oh no, it has 544 being normal. Huh.
Still better smoke than Forza.
Yeah, no. What smoke? Their little plumes like someone threw a cigarette out the window. This is the FT1.
Man.
The damn thing, the steering is so sharp. I've been used to driving that Corvette, so I'll go to steer in early, and the damn thing cuts the corner because the thing steers so sharp, and it doesn't understeer. This is the only car I have in Loxifar that handles this good.
Uber Miata.
I love the headlights on it.
It must be like that mini tune you made in GT6.
Oh, the Mini Cooper did like a 210 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Or my fucking Honda Civic Type R that did 250.
Well, I didn't see that one.
Wait, you've never seen my fucking Civic?
No.
I could fly past Corvettes on fucking Stage Route X. I got kicked out of Lobby night because the guy said I was hacking.
Four-door.
No, it was a normal two-door fucking 98, I think it was, Civic Type R EKG. Like the most popular kind that everyone uses. Yeah, the hatchback.
I definitely haven't seen it then.
The one that has like only like 400 horsepower with fucking NOS and everything. Oh my god. The damn thing did 255 was my highest top speed I got with it. When I was drafting, I got 273 with it. That Civic is retarded. Okay. You know that Fiat Coupe? That one that had the inline 5-cylinder or the front-wheel drive one?
Yeah.
I have one of those tuned that does 230. And it smokes the entire way. Because the tires never get grip. I don't even watch him slow down as much as I have. This car just handles insanely good.
Remember the Chaparral 2J that went like 300 in reverse?
Yeah. No, actually, that wasn't the one that went 300 in reverse. That was the electric Citroen, whatever it was called, but they patched that out. There was this one car, I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, I remember what it was. It was the Honda DNX, the one that had the purple windows, the electric one. If you used a racing wheel and you shifted into neutral while you were driving, your game would crash. And they never patched it. It still fucking does it. But it only does it with a G29 because the G20. Yeah, the G29 is the only one that actually let you shift into neutral while you're driving. You're not supposed to be able to do that. For some reason, we never let you do it. So you're gonna need like about $500 just to crash your game.
You pay $400,000 to get the engine. There's also a Honda.
You know what's fucked up? This car's as fast as it is, it's only pushing 1 bar of boost.
What?
Which car was that? He said he did 317. Well, I have a feeling that was probably with the Wyra.
Yeah, the Wyra was a good car for comp speed.
I had a top speed tune on that car. The fastest it would go was with 323 without NOS. But the damn thing would not steer. Like, as soon as you got around the bends on that track, you would lose all control of it. Oh, yep, see. Called it.
I think
the fastest car...
First top speed tune I made personally was with a Ford GT and it went like 270.
The fastest top speed tune I had in that game was with the Vision Gran Turismo Tomahawk X. But I'm gonna admit I kinda had the car a little tweaked. And by tweaked I mean it was tuned beyond limits you were supposed to be able to actually tune it, and the thing topped out at 10,000 miles an hour. Cause I found a way to glitch out the yeah. I found a way to glitch out the transmission with it. But it's permanent. Once you do it, you can't go back.
Well, I mean, I didn't know why you would go back.
Well, it takes like 15 minutes to get the car to actually go into a straight line. It's completely uncontrollable. But you could literally pass one doing fucking 350 with a Red Bull like they're sitting still. Also, I hit a guy one night in an online lobby with it, and it crashed the game. So I stopped using it online.
Hole.
No, the screen actually did go black because my car shot underneath the map. And as soon as it happened, the damn game just froze, and my fucking like sparks flying over like we're even froze in place.
Like I said, black hole.
Okay, well, we're gonna off-roading in the FT1. Sucking all that dirt. Yep, okay, we're good.
It's because the new
Yeah, it
Supra
was.
is a good rally car.
That little track where you turn around, go into the pit, and then exit the track. That was the one, yeah. My friend had that track, and he told us, and we were racing on it. Yeah, yep. He had that track and told me it was a glitch track, but he said don't go into the pit, and I asked him why. He goes, oh, because it'll permanently fuck up your car. And I was like, what do you mean by fuck up your car? And he brought out an R35, and as soon as he touched the gas, the damn thing went shooting outside the map because it was so fast. Yep. Yeah, if you do it with a Tomahawk and you adjust the differential a little bit, the thing will literally top it at 10,000. Like it'll be 9999 on your speedometer, and it won't go any higher because that's what the game caps at.
Of course, I hear about these things after I can no longer play GT6.
It doesn't. It works amazing on the Dodge Ram. The Dodge Ram not only does it work, but it's even controllable. In GT Sport or GT6? Because in GT6, by far was the SVT. I set a couple world records.
About sport.
Oh, in Sport so
Because
far, it
you
has
said
to be the
so far.
C7.
He said hi.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, the only car I have right now that's really good for drifting that I actually enjoy is the Corvette C7, but I don't even like Corvettes, but it's a fun car to drift. That bitch over there's yellow flagging me. I changed my controls and I keep forgetting which button looks behind. Any chance you can switch to your favorite and show me what you got? Yeah, sure. Going to take me to the car selection screen this time? Nope, wrong button. And nope, still didn't. Huh, that's weird. Why was it doing it earlier but not now? Oh, great, okay. Remember how I said earlier about it keeps reverting me back to the FT1? At that time there, I got in the FT1, now it keeps reverting me back to the damn Evora. Wow.
Great.
Fuck you, GT Sport.
Top notch.
Yeah, same. I had a whole bunch of different drift cars, but one of my best ones, like one of the most overpowered ones I used for online score point drifting, was the SVT. On, what was it? Tsukuba. My highest drifting points I got on Tsukuba was 31,000 points on that track with that car. And that is hard as fuck to get.
One of my favorites was that Ferrari GTO. People were like, whoa, drifting in MR, and it's like, yeah. It's pretty good.
it feels just like GT6. The drifting is fucking awesome in this game so far. Although I wouldn't recommend using a wheel, because yeah, it doesn't quite work for drifting because the damn thing is locked for 1080 degrees instead of 360, so the car instantly fishtails as soon as you tap the e-brake and try to go to sideways, so you can't stop it. Oh,
Cadillac CTS.
yeah, CTS-V, that thing's nice too. I love that car. All right. I really should start reading comments while I'm driving. I did this last time and I wrecked into a wall.
Yeah, that'd be a smart idea. Nobody talk to him while he's driving. I sound kind of retarded in this stream. Now I feel self-conscious.
For drifting? the Loremi? Oh my god, I think it's overpowered as fuck. That's probably one of the most fucking overpowered drift cars in GT6. Yep. I don't know, I don't have one. Yeah, I sometimes do, but I like a lot of lower horsepower cars. Like, some of my best drift cars that I had were about 5 to 600 horsepower and lower. When I went too much higher, the damn torque was all over the place and your points weren't consistent. Because I was always for point drifting. For just fucking around, that's good, yeah, but for point drifting, it's kind of hurts you. Am I going to save this? Nope. I caught too much sand. Like I said, not in the beta. What? How about multiplayer? Can you handle... Wait, what?
I remember seeing this slap train video, and it was like another one of those top 10 drifts.
There isn't a multiplayer right now in the beta. The only thing you can do in the beta for multiplayer-wise is online tournaments. And those are for, like, actual, like, try-hard, you know, race enthusiast kind of players, not really just people who just want to cruise around. So I can't tell you. Oh, I don't have it. I'm not sure if it is or not.
Didn't I tell these guys not to talk to you while you're driving?
I want to try to get this from a third-person perspective. Nope, not happening. I'm used to always drifting in interior and hood cam. As soon as I go to third person, I completely lose all my sense of speed. Whoops, forgot there's one behind. Yeah. Yeah, I can do interior camera.
The car sounds so different than the interior.
I know. Exactly. I know. I honestly feel like I can drift better with the interior. Yeah, I know. They did improve the sound effects. They use the same recording system that Forza uses, because everyone was complaining about how the sound effects in GT6 and 5, they didn't sound realistic. They use what they call open pit recording systems to record all the audio in this one, just like they did in Forza. That way they get the actual reverb and the echo of the engine right. Can you limit power outputs like cars, like wastegate pressure? Yeah, but a lot of it's unavailable right now because of the beta. Actually, you can do this stuff while you're driving in this game. If you look at the bottom right-hand corner, I can see there's your brake balance, there's torque distribution, fuel mapping, and then the actual turbo stuff you can do. Because I couldn't handle not having a race. Yeah, I went to Assetto Corsa until this beta released for this, and I got invited to it just because the drifting in that game was felt really nice. It felt like Gran Turismo. I love how you can just fucking e-brake that far away and just drift right into turns just like in GT6.
Bit of reverse entry.
Yeah. I don't know about a reverse entry. It took me a long time to learn how to do that in GT6. Blind my mind, oh yeah. Probably won't touch shit box. That's the exact fuck thing I used to call it too. I used to call it the fuck box 3 shitty. Or the fuck box 1S, then I said the S stand for shitty. God. God, smoke the tires right there. It was, everything was going all over the place. Whee! Oh, fuck. Why did I go in third person? Had that turn perfect. I went third person. Yeah, I know. I almost bought a fucking Xbox One just to play it. I still probably might. Just because of all, like, the variety of the cars and how you can do all kinds of fucking, like engine swapping and shit to them. And this Gran Turismo here... Yeah. And this Gran Turismo here, in case a lot of you guys didn't know, there's a livery editor. Just like in Need for Speed 2016. But it's unavailable in the beta, so I can't actually show it off or try and use it myself. So you can actually do your own custom paint jobs. Which I don't even think you can do that in Forza.
Well, you can,
that was a
but
perfect drift.
I'm not sure how it is.
I love the library editor and the shit in Need for Speed. That's the main thing that brought me to getting that game. Especially being someone like myself that's into like different kinds of arts and shit. Oh, okay. Whoa! That grass, no likey. So many features are unavailable in the beta that even when you go into the replay to watch your car, you can't even adjust your camera angles. That's how many features are not like present right now. Did you guys check out Formula Drift yesterday? Nah, I don't watch on that stuff. I had to fucking mind 5th gear. And also, how the hell did I not fly off the track?
Speaking of Formula Drift, there's gonna be one around here I may or may not go to in May.
Oh yeah, and if you guys actually see how easy it is how I've been drifting this, because it feels like GT6, I have no assist whatsoever enabled right now. Stability and everything is completely disabled. And I'm on a controller because, like I said, the racing wheel they need to actually do some updates for when the game comes out because there's no option for 360. Right now it's locked at 1080 and the damn cars is impossible to use with paddle shifter wheels. The T150, if you try to drift with it, forget about it, it ain't happening. It's flat out impossible. As soon as you touch the wheel and the car goes sideways, there's no recovering it. What, the Corvette?
M4 in the menu.
The C7 I was just drifting?
You don't get to drive one.
Oh look, there's the crappy fucking NSX, the hybrid one, the one that they should have never built. Oh hell no, that fucking Corvette's got plenty of power. If anything, it probably has a little too much power, I think. That damn thing's fast as shit and drifts perfectly. And that's still a race car, that's still not a street car. Street cars drift way better because they don't have all the downforce and shit. You don't have to worry about the little minor lashback. Actually, let me check how much power that thing has. Oh look, it reverted back to the damn Lotus again.
Wow.
It's 446 horsepower, and that's with an overclocked ECU pushing the most power I can get out of it. And that is plenty of power. That thing slides without even trying. Oh yeah, see right there, homie bro, on the right hand side? How it shows your stats? As you're tuning, those stats change live. Oh yeah. The tire choice is the same when it comes like what you want to do, but there are actually some extra ones. I hope they do. I've been wishing they'd add those Formula semis. The actual semi-Formula trucks. Because I'd always want to get one of those and try drifting it. Like Ken Block and shit did a while back. I got 41 miles on this car and I just unlocked it earlier.
You can tell it's a good drift car when.
Oh yeah. All 41 miles I have on this car are all from drifting too. Because as soon as I unlocked it, I went straight to a drift tune. Because I knew it'd be good for it. I kind of want to try to drift the M6, the Group 3 one. I already know it's not going to go good, but I'm going to try it anyway.
Well, if you could drift the
wow, I think it's 600 horsepower. Holy crap. Yeah, no. Well, the game runs at 60 FPS, so you won't have to worry about any kind of motion sickness unless you just have motion sickness easily. So you have comfort hards, medium, soft, comfort, super soft. I did not see those before. We also have sports super softs and racing super softs. So there's 3 new tire options on top of the ones we already had. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 14 tire options. I know, right?
Hey, they have rain tires on like a certain other big racing game franchise.
You talking about Assetto again, aren't you?
No. Talking about Forza.
Really? Forza don't have fucking rain tires?
Nope.
What?
Forza 6, they were going on about how good the rain is, but they don't have actual
There's no
tires for it.
fucking rain time. Wow. Yeah, that works great. Be like taking comfort hards on Nürburgring with a 1,000 horsepower fucking F1 car. Let's see. I'm gonna die as soon as I take this car on the track. This is gonna be a bad idea. I'll slam it down, fuck it. It's gonna be a drift car, screw it. I want to be close to the ground as possible to have less suspension sway.
Wait a second.
Wow, why did the
Can't feel it.
stability... I drift tuned it and the stability went up. What? I think that little performance chart there is a little buggy. What's your opinion on a set of course of PS4? Worth it if you're drifting, or would you recommend just... Oh, Assetto's fun for drifting. I love Assetto for drifting. I mean, when GT Sport comes out, there's not going to be really a point in getting it, unless you just wanted to have it anyway. So yeah, if you're going to go in that regard, I would just wait. Like, I have every racing game that's out for PS4 right now. I have Need for Speed, I have Project Cars, I have Assetto Corsa, I have The Crew, I have Drive Club, I have GT Sport Beta. I don't even think there is anymore, unless you count the Dirt series or the WRC series, but those are all for rally, not really street rally or street racing.
There's Carmageddon.
Carmageddon is fucked up.
I mean, that's kind of the point.
Yeah, I know. Well, hey, if you want to count that, then I have Twisted Metal Black. Does that work? I mean... So who wants to see me... Oh my god, it fucking reverted me to damn Evora again. I was just in the freaking M6, but nope, Evora. Fuck you, Lotus.
That's great.
Look, the other Danish guy.
Top notch.
10 out of 10 would fucking slam into a wall again. You should put your Ghost on in tandem. I was doing that earlier, but it got so fucking distracting, I said fuck it, and I turned it back off. Because the damn Ghost would clip through me, and I kept thinking I was actually going to hit it, and I would spin myself out. Because on GT6, when I did tandems with people, I was so careful to keep as close to their bumper to their door as possible. I fucking held some world records in GT6 for the Drift Championships. So that shit just nerve-wracks me.
I do.
Okay, here we... Oh, why the fuck... Oh my fucking god. Why? It reverted me back to Racing Softs, too. I put comforts on you for a reason. Not to go back to Racing Softs. Did it even save my tune? What the fuck, it didn't? Hang on. Am I tripping balls here? Oh, okay, there we go. I was on the wrong tune sheet. How about the flip? How to retune all that?
Sure how to feel about this.
What's that?
Apparently, a friend of mine is hosting a purge on GTA.
GTA Online is nothing but purge. Yep, this car's not gonna drift good. This car's gonna die. I'm gonna die as soon as I try to go sideways with this thing. Yep! Okay, let's not ever try and drift this car again. Hey, a Drift Tune M6 just handles just like a normal R8 LMS.
That's not a good thing.
Hey, no shit, you think? This car right here is a fucking steaming pile of shit, just like in GT6. Has not changed a bit.
Hey, you're back to the Evora.
Fucking hell! It keeps referring to the fucking Evora. Give me the F-type. Actually, no, let's go back. Can I go Nürburgring right now? I want to go Nürb. I think I can do I think I can do N3. No, Group 4. I think I can do Group 4 on Nürburgring. Which means I can take the that front-wheel drive car. Oh no, it's N300. Okay, cool. Fuck! Oh my god. Okay, fuck it. Fine, we're using the Evora. Fuck you, Gran Turismo. It's like, you want an Evora? No, well, here's one. God fucking damn. No. There is a dealership, but literally none of that stuff is implemented right now. Like what you see right... Oh my god, look how hot that thing's sitting. Everything you see right now is not going to be how the final game's going to be. I mean, it will, but it won't, if you know what I mean. Like, the way the mechanics are right now aren't going to be the same, because it's a beta, they're just trying to show off what it can be. Yeah, buddy, let's take the Evora on Nürburgring with the stiffest suspension imaginable. And no assist. With sports hards! Why is this working? What the fuck? It actually handles good. What the hell?
I could test this on Assetto and tell you if this is realistic.
Okay, that term was a little understeery. I literally have the suspension stiffness, the dampers, everything completely maxed out, and I'm using sports hards, and the car's handling totally fine.
Don't forget that your ride height is all the way up.
Yeah, it's like freaking Monster Evora right now. Oh crap, wasn't looking at the road. We're good. Okay, wow. As soon as you get dirt in your tires, you lose all grip. Which, just like how 6 was. Also, I do not feel like driving this fucking monstrosity in manual right now. I just want to cruise in automatic. This car is so stupid. Surprising with the suspensions like maxed out on the stiffness, the damn thing doesn't try to kick the rear end out like it used to. Do you think they should up the amount of tire smoke? Yeah, and they probably will too. I mean, I'm okay with it if they don't, because it still looks pretty nice. Whoops. I'll try to get this thing to do a spin around a bit. Well, it's not when it's spin exactly, because, you know, Lotus. Little... I think this thing's still a 4-cylinder, isn't it?
No, it's a 6-cylinder out of a Camry.
I would ask if you're joking, but you're probably not. This one ain't. This one's just trash. The fucking tune sheet says NA, I think. I see there.
Well, I know it's a V6 out of the Camry. Whether it's supercharged or not, I'm not sure.
Oh no, there's skid marks on the ground. Actually, you can see a lot of them right here. Like all the skid marks. Yeah. Alright, Knight. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's just because the game's still beta. There's a few graphical things I've noticed that are kind of bugged in the beta. Like, actually, if you can see up in the distance how the trees are, like, kind of freaking out. Also, when you're racing in the beta with other AI, if they get more than, like, 50 feet away from you, like, half the detail on the car disappears on their grills, but only the grills. So there's a couple graphical bugs in the beta, but that's because it's just a beta. They're just pushing it out to have so people could experience the game a little bit. Drift!
This game was supposed to come out November last year.
Yeah, tell me about it. Now it's not coming out to December 31st of this year. How's the rearview mirror look in cockpit? Oh no, the rearview mirror is actually good. The rearview mirror has just as much detail as if you were actually looking behind you. The rearview mirrors are way better. The reason some of the things were like they were in GT6 is because that was graphical limitations with the PS3. I'm still amazed at the fact this car is handling as well as it is with shit tires and absolutely terrible suspension. And I actually would go as far to say it's handling better now than it has ever before. It says, hey, note to self, you want to have a good handling Evora, just try to wheelie tune the damn thing.
Want to have a good bottom feeder? Just make it stiff.
Huh. Why the fuck are they yellow flagging me right here but then green flagging me here? It's like, just kidding. Yeah, I had a stream up before and someone said that happened to them. It's probably cause something to do with YouTube. I hate streaming through YouTube. But it decided to work tonight, so I figured I would try it anyway. I want the WRX. This game has like a 2017 WRX, and the thing looks freaking awesome. I want that car. I've never seen one. As soon as I went to a race and I saw that freaking WRX sedan, that thing looked awesome. Yeah, I know, but it's also got a ton of freaking issues with when it comes to streaming.
I kinda wanna see the new Civic Type R.
Oh, that thing looks cool.
Even though it kinda is a copy of a Subaru.
I can't remember which one it was. It might have been the new one. That they were testing it on Top Gear recently, and they said it was probably one of the most fun cars they've ever drove.
Top Gear or Grand Tour?
It was Top Gear. It was the new Top Gear, unfortunately.
I was the one with that stupid Chris Evans guy.
Yeah. But they had that one guy back on that, Jeremy Clarkson, who also was driving it as well. They had him on there, and he said it was one of the best handling, or he said it was one of the best handling and most fun cars that they've ever had on the show. They fucking loved it, so that must be a good sign. Whew! Slid around that thing. Oh, you can look up in your interior. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're good.
My problem with the new Civic is that it's still front-wheel drive. Got a 300 horsepower turbo 4-cylinder with VTEC, and it's still front-wheel drive.
That's why Ford did what they did with the new Focuses. They're primarily rear-wheel drive on the RS. They're rear-wheel drive primary, and you can switch them to four-wheel drive. Actually, no, I'm wrong. They're four-wheel drive, but you can switch them to rear-wheel drive. And they're primarily powered rear-wheel drive. They're not powered primarily through front-wheel drive like some all-wheel drive cars are. And on the center console, there's actually a button you can press, and it puts the car into drift mode. And they're turbocharged, I think, with 430 horsepower, and also they cost like $67,000. So yeah, I'd own one.
You don't need a drift mode with a Mustang.
No, it has a big button in it that says Crowd Killer.
But
yeah, that you could only
the Focus doesn't have a crowd killer mode yet, so
in this game you have full range of view on your interior, on your exterior as well. Like you can look around the entire car in 360. That's one of the first things I noticed because it kind of threw me off. We're good. Actually, I can actually show you. Ta-da! Oh fuck! Hi guys, how are you? Bitch, you yellow flagging me. Oh yeah, also that little that TTS I had earlier has an active wing on it. Yeah, I know. Because you could, in GT6 you could have it so you could look left and right, but it would cause major blind spots. You couldn't see who was at your rear. Okay, the suspension does not like this part of the track. And again, not many cars like this part of the track at all.
Well, it's a stiff bottom feeder.
The fact this thing's handling as good as it is shocking me, because I have the stabilizers, the dampers, the compression, the spring rate, and everything completely maxed. Yet the car handles perfectly fine.
If I don't see an RX-7 in this game, I'm gonna sell it.
Exactly. If there's no RX-7 Spirit Type A, I'm deleting the game. Alright, man, I'll see you later. They haven't said anything about it, but I guarantee you, since I've actually had access to the beta, that when the game was out, they'll probably give me some kind of exclusive car for playing the beta. Unless every car I have now, that'll give me when the game comes out.
Now you get a few cars for pre-ordering.
Yeah, the only one that's kind of interesting is that Mustang rally car.
Yeah, I think there's also some LMP car, and I forget what the other one was.
Okay, that's weird.
I think you also get 500,000 credits.
Yeah, you do. Which is good! That's good you get credits, because that means there is a currency system so you can buy shit. Because in the beta, there is none. I forgot about that. That goes to show you can buy cars and tune them and stuff.
Yeah, and like, Cop, etc.
If I can recover this, oh my fucking god. Okay, that ain't happening.
CTS wagon. Interesting choice, but I like it.
Actually, you know how Nürburgring has different track variations, right?
Yeah.
Well, on Brands Hatch, I can go around the track barrier. I wonder if I can go around the track barrier on Nürburgring. Oh, that answered my question real quick. I tried to go over there to it, and it spun my car around and said, nope. So, yeah.
That's one of the best things I've seen all day.
I just literally spun my car around 360. He's like, and fuck you. Get back on track.
Nah, fam.
Hey, but what happens if you drive backwards into the pit area in this one? Probably just respawns me. Yup, it does.
A funny thing I saw in Need for Speed. Like I said, you could put cock-ass as your license plate, but apparently you can't say Negro.
I just realized the license plate on this car is completely blank. Oh, no, it's not. It says Euphoria. I couldn't see it in the light. I'm gonna rally this bitch.
Bottom feeders are good rally cars,
Ooh.
especially when they're stiff.
I like the wheels on this car, but that's about it.
Like I've been saying, it's a bottom feeder.
Also, for some reason, from the right, like from the side view, goals. Oh my god! But like I was saying, from the side view, this car kind of reminds me of the 2016 Ford GT. It's probably just because of the collar, though. Lamborghini. Oh my god. Great, now you gave homie bro ideas.
What?
He said he had a Lambo in Need for Speed with a dick on it, and he called it Lambro Weenie.
Well, there's the Zen porno in GTA, but that's about the best of my abilities.
Can I take this turn at full speed? No fucking way! What? I was not expecting that. None of the Group 4 or none of the Group 3 race cars can even do that. Except the FT1. That's fucked.
I mean, the FT1 is the FT1.
Well, if we're gonna take this one at full speed.
Take it
Oh,
the
that
FT1
almost
is
did
what
it!
the Supra wished to be.
That almost did it, except the Supra I personally think looks better. I think the FT1 looks kind of stupid. It's like the rejected Batmobile.
I'm not a massive fan of the backside of the Supra, but other than that, it looks good.
I like the Super Body style. I mean, I don't like Supras that much in general, but the reason I like the classic Super Body style rather than FT1 is because the fucking thing looks like a sleeper. Like, if it wasn't for the car's reputation, you would never think that car was as fast as they are. The reputation is the only thing that makes that car not a sleeper. Oh, fucking hell. That guy sent me a picture of his car.
Take a screenshot.
I'll just forward it to you. You can forward messages.
I know there was a one with anime titties for the Aventador, but
Yeah, there's a lot of them like that, especially for the ARC-7 and shit like that in the 90s, or I think it was the 73, the Skyline. There's a whole bunch of them.
Okay, that's nice. It's not hairy enough.
Okay, well, Ivor just said fuck life. Oh, wow, okay. Oh yeah, also something else that's kind of weird. Remember how some of the cars didn't have any kind of damage models? Like when you rent the cars, there wasn't any kind of like damage models in any of the cars.
Yeah.
Turns out I was wrong. Some of the cars have like a very low damage model, and other cars just don't have them at all yet because it's still a beta. Like some cars will scratch and dent up, other cars like this in here don't do jack shit. You can slam them while doing 200 miles an hour and don't do jack shit. Oh my god. I've seen a few of those. I've seen one for the GT86, and I also see one for the, what was it? Actually, I think it was the Murcielago I've seen one for. Or no, the Aventador, I mean. And there's also
I saw one for the F40.
F40?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
It was like for the F40 with the LM body kit.
Yeah, I know.
And like in the hood scoop in the front, it said that's where the condoms are.
Yeah, I've seen that one. It said use condoms, go here on the front on the hood scoop. Fucking stupid shit. I hate this fucking clickbait ones though. Like they'll always be the top of the list, and all they are is just a fucking thing that says unwrap this. Yeah, I got bored with GTA. The game's a fucking pay to win. All the DLC is online only. You can't have fun with any of it in single player. I got so bored with that fucking game. On the PS3 days, it was good because all the DLCs were online, where they added them to single player too. But now they don't do that anymore. You have to go online and work your ass off to get money, or spend money on shark cars just to get crappy cars.
Or get a modded account.
Yeah, or get a modded account like every fucking body else. Yep, that's all I do too. But it gets so fucking tedious anymore. It's just nothing but repetitive fucking bullshit. Because every time a DLC comes out, you have to grind, get money, buy cars. Next update, grind, get money, buy cars, and just repeats. I got bored with it. Like, I'll hop on now and then just to check out my account, see if anything's been added to it or anything like that, but that's about it.
didn't bother getting on it yesterday because it
Eat the
was
wall!
April Fools and
See, no scratches. Exactly, and they all got fucking modded accounts. See, look at that. I hit that wall to 140, not a single scratch. If I did that with the Audi, it would have like dented the whole front of the car up. Wow, those cars back here behind the walls actually are pretty detailed. They're not just like little pixel cars anymore like they were in GT6. Oh yeah, also the people in the crowd, like on the side of the streets, are very detailed now.
I'm hoping we could still do that glitch on Circuit de los Arts.
Nope, you can't do glitches like that at all anymore. If you try to park a car against the wall, it'll spin your car around. Actually, I'll demonstrate. Here's a little corner here. If I try going into the corner, watch what happens. See? Spin your car around so you can't do nothing.
Wow.
Yeah. That was the only thing about Project Cars I liked, was that you could just destroy the cars, but I got bored with it.
But it just completely nopes you from out of map glitches now.
Well, if you... In GT3, there was a different way of doing out-of-map glitches. In GT3... Oh, this car just scratched, actually, finally. Damn. In Gran Turismo 3, the way you got outside the map, and in Gran Turismo 4... all you had to do was find a corner and just hit it going at high speed and your car would fly right to the outside of the map. I'm thinking you might still be able to do that in this one. Because they changed it, it's a new physics engine and shit. It was easy. All you had to do in GT4, GT3 was take a car that was pretty fast and slam into the corner precise enough and just pop your car right through the wall. And you could drive right outside the map. I wish they would bring Gran Turismo 4 back onto PS4. Because you know how they bring PS2 games on PS4, like you can get different PS2 games? I wish they'd bring that one back. That'd be awesome being able to play Gran Turismo 4 on the PS4.
I'm gonna check what's in that. If there's anything decent.
Yeah, no. There's a lot of things you can't do in Project Cars which bothered me, like drifting, for example. Damn cars would lash back. I tried every tune that I could come up with. I tried every setting I could think of. I tried on a controller and the wheel. I started to eventually get it on the wheel, but the cars would still lash back. The cars always felt like they had too much grip. And when you turned up the tires PSI, the damn things would lash even more. You turned down the PSI, then things would grip too hard. You could just... there was never any winning in that damn game.
Well, if there's Motor Storm, there's a couple Sonic games, because those are great.
One of my coolest cars was in that game was the damn Rad Bull, and that thing had so much horsepower, it was literally uncontrollable.
WRC5.
You know, because it's
Farming Simulator 15.
Because, you know, it's a great idea to take an MX-5 and cram 1,500 horsepower under the hood.
There's Truck Racer.
Thing was badass, but didn't work.
Those Formula semis. F1 2014. WRC4.
Wait, there's a semi-truck racing game? PS2 classic?
Well, I think it's PS3. It's on the PS now, though. Truck Racer. Very creative. Crazy
yeah,
Taxi.
no. It was a cool ass car, just the thing had way too much horsepower.
Hey, Grid 2. Jeremy McGrath's Off-Road.
I have a Grid 2 on my computer.
RC.
I have it modded too, with a whole bunch of stuff. That game's fun, just to smack cars into the wall and watch them turn the dust. The cars smashed so good in that game.
Grid Auto Sport.
I know. Literally, Project Cars and Need for Speed Shift 2 were no different. Like, the games were identical.
Well, there's Dead or Alive 5. Would you look at that? Oh, there's heavy rain. Would you look at that?
This Evora is about to eat all the shit it can get. I'm going crashing into a wall doing 150.
Good idea. Top notch.
Whee! The transmission. It sounded like a turbine spooling up. Oh, look, there's a couple little scratches there. I honestly don't care they didn't implement like an actual damage system. All the Gran Turismos I've ever played never had a proper damage system except 5. We've just gotten used to it over the years. The games make up for it in so many other ways. They probably will. Gran Turismo always does. I just hope they still have all the classic tracks that we're used to, like fucking midfield and shit like that. I know there's a couple tracks that aren't going to be in the game upon its release, but they always add stuff with updates too, so they might eventually add them back. Actually, I'm almost positive that they will, because they already said they're going to. Because the game's going to have 170 cars on its actual release, but they said their plan is to take all the cars from GT6, including the ones that didn't have interiors. They're going to make them all fully detailed with interiors and then bring them into this one. Just as long as one of those cars on its release date is the ARC 7 Type A Spirit, I'll be happy. They can keep their damn, their Bathurst and all those other ones. I hate those. They don't handle nearly as good. Yeah. Because this game here is going to have 2 categories of cars, just like how the other Gran Turismos did. But rather than it being standards and premiums, it's going to be premiums and super premiums. So all the cars will look nice. Damn, that was a nice drift. 22B with interior. What do you mean by the 22B? Oops. Preza. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. You mean like the old school ones that were in, like the old school rally ones that were in like Gran Turismo 4? The ones that had kind of like the rounded headlights and shit? Yeah, I'm not familiar with it. My favorite Impreza that I used in GT6 was the WRX STI sedan. That was my favorite one. The 05. I think it was great for track and drift. I mean, the 206 wasn't bad either. The 206 was a fun one. Especially the Nürburgring package, and that thing was so fast.
Wait, you haven't heard about the 22B?
No, I don't. I've probably seen it. I just don't recognize the name.
It's like one of the most iconic Subarus.
That's what I asked. I said, is it like the one that was like the rally ones back in GT4?
Yeah, it's like basically the road version of the rally car.
Yeah, the one that has like the rounded headlights instead of the squared off ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Like
it's just like a classic Impreza, like the ones that like, everyone's used to seeing. I'm just gonna slide Evora right on around.
he said it's a two-door.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
It was a nice slide in your bottom feeder.
I know I've been doing shit like that. You do that in a set of Corsair project cars, you asked wouldn't have recovered from it. He'd be back and laying along the road with a missing tire. Or a couple missing tires. Hey, I'm only 42 seconds slower than my last lap. Actually, wait, no, I'm not. I'm 42 seconds faster. Never mind. I want to get a faster car.
Don't you hate it when it says it's going faster when you're slower?
Yeah, no. Why did it just say... Wait. Oh! I think I just unlocked another car. Yes! I did it after midnight! I get a new car! Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, actually, I kind of wanted this car. I wanted to see how it handles. I want to see if this car is actually gonna get rid of my hatred for it.
Oh, dear God, it's a GTR.
Yep, I'm gonna see if this game here actually handles good. If it gets rid of my hatred for it. Because instead of Corsa, this fucking car is actually fun. Yeah, no. Or project cars, I mean. I can take this thing on Tokyo. Fuck yes. We're going to Tokyo with the GTR.
Not the same Tokyo.
What the fuck? Though. That's not the car I picked. What the fuck? It's I'm in an M6.
Well, you did pick the M6.
Yeah, no. That's why I always liked the Gran Turismo racing community. People in that game actually race seriously, and all the little 12-year-old kids get booted offline. Oh wow, this one actually pushes the car over, the CPU over. This car here is going to be running at more power than it's come stock. Watch it still handle like trash. Is this the 4-wheel drive one or the rear-wheel drive one? Because I know there's two different versions of this one.
It's GT3, it might be rear-wheel drive.
It might be, I'm going to check though. Yeah, it is. Racing hards, yeah. So right now it's pushing 591 horsepower. Let's just, I'm just gonna run it with the stock setup and see how it feels. It should feel good, I hope.
591 horsepower, yay.
Whoa, okay. See? Here's what I was talking about last night. About GTRs, the R35 sounding wimpy. It sounds like a 370Z.
I mean, same thing.
I mean, a 370Z is a good sounding car, but it's a lot lower horsepower. When you have a car that has double the horsepower, you figured it would sound more powerful. No, it doesn't. Saying someone took a 370Z and just drilled some holes in the exhaust. Also, it's slow. Why the fuck is it slow?
The 370Z costs $100,000.
Oh my god. It actually steers. I love those little cars, they're just fun. Holy shit, they actually steers good. This is with not any tune on it. This is running the stock setup. And I'm on a narrow ass track. Can't see what's coming up. Oh, fuck. Oh, look, a wall! Oh, that actually made a nice sound effect. And I already fucked the front of the car up a little bit. Oh yeah, also when you do a braking burnout like this, if you look, the caliper actually will start to glow red. Because of friction of the brakes. For some reason this car's not doing it though. Oh, yep, there it is. It's starting to glow red. There we go, now it's glowing red.
Racing brakes. I mean, not to do this.
Transmission's fucking freaking out. But yeah, the sucker car actually handles good in this one. Oh my god, that car almost did a wheelie right there. Oh, I braked way too late. If the street car handles good like this, then I actually might not hate the GTR R35 anymore. Because the only reason I hated it before, the damn thing handled like trash. It still handles better than the Bugatti. I forgot, they better not have any fucking Bugattis in this game, besides the new one. The only Bugatti I want to see in this game is the new Vision Gran Turismo one. I don't care about any of the others.
There's the Vision Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
And I want to be surprised if there's like the Chiron thing.
I had a McLaren, what was it? Crap, I forgot what it's called. Shit, what McLaren was that? I can't remember what McLaren it was. It looks like the 570, but I can't remember what it was called. But I had that when they were wheelie tuned in GT6, but it was an actual drag tuned wheelie, so I could actually like beat a lot of MP3 was that it?
MP4.
MP4, yeah. And
this guy.
but I had a wheelie tune one, and it would actually be a lot like GTRs are shooting drag races while doing a wheelie. Because the physics were kind of weird in GT6. Yeah. The physics were kind of weird in GT6 for some reason. When you had cars that did wheelies, they were faster in drag races. I know because one of the fastest, like, actually no, not one of, it was the fastest drag car in Gran Turismo 6 was the fucking Ford GT40. It would beat GTRs, everything, because when it popped onto a wheelie, it would just take off like a bat out of hell. You see people in the R35 Nismos sit there and eat shit while they're 3 cars behind.
Until somebody brings out one of those glitch cars that goes 10,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, they don't work like that. If you stop those cars, they don't accelerate again.
Oh.
Yeah, if you come to a stop, you have to have someone hit you in the rear end or the car won't move. And once you do it to one of those cars, it's permanent. The only way to fix it is to sell it and buy another one. So you better be committed to it. I'm gonna slide this turn.
30% price for selling something. That's from the base price that you bought it for in the first place.
Yeah, I know, it was just stupid.
There's no fanboys.
I know, right? One of my fastest drag cars that I had. Okay, I pulled this out one night because this guy had he had a Nismo. It was fucking fast, but it wasn't like as fast as some of the others. And he was actually beating he was beating quite a few people with it, the R35 Nismo. So I was like, you know what? I have a drag tune on my Dodge Ram. So I pulled out the Dodge Ram, and he started fucking like shit talking it. He goes, you actually think you're gonna beat me with that motherfucking thing? I was like, I might give it a shot. So I pulled up next to him. As soon as the guy ghosted, I fucking hit the NOS on that motherfucking thing and took off and instantly got 2.5 cars ahead of him and finished and beat him. It was smoking the whole fucking way, too. I know, it fucking did. I used to make lobbies, and I would ban those cars. Like, I wouldn't let people use those cars. Same goes for the ZZ2. Whenever I made lobbies that were drag tunes, people weren't allowed to use R35s or ZZ2s. If anyone did, they'd get kicked from the lobby. Oh, fuck. But I beat the guy with the Dodge Ram, and that was in the R35. He was not fucking happy. I mean, hell, the Dodge Ram had 820 horsepower, and it was not much heavier than the fucking R35. And when you combine nitrous to it, since it was a truck, it had more torque, and it just launched on the GTR. Yeah. The two cars I had that were specifically tuned to beat GTRs just to piss people off, actually I had three. I had the Ram 1500, I had my McLaren MP4, and I also had the Peugeot Vision Gran Turismo. Those are the three cars I used to piss off people in GTRs. Man, the e-brake in this car is really weird.
If it was a Seto, it wouldn't have e-brake.
Yeah, no, they're weak. Yeah, but I never used it.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite sleeper cars I had in that game were the Toyota Caldina, the station wagon that was all-wheel drive. That thing had 780 horsepower. That thing would launch like a bat out of hell. Even on some GTRs, you could beat GTRs with it. The Lotus Carlton was also fast as shit. And the old sleeper car I had was the Toyota RSV, I think it was, the SUV. That thing would also beat GTRs in drag races. And it also had like 700 horsepower. Those are like the top 3 sleeper cars that I had in that game. I almost flipped the car over. And now it's gonna freak out on the wall, okay. Alright, there we go. That was interesting.
Well, the wall physics aren't great, I can tell.
No, it's like that on purpose, so you can't glitch out of the map. Oh, wow. The Caldina I had, that thing would do 280 without NOS. It did 301 with NOS, but it didn't steer very good. It was a pretty heavily understeery car. It didn't handle great. I mean, it's an all-wheel drive station wagon. Oh, another extremely overpowered sleeper car I had was the RS6. I mean, a lot of people use it, so it wasn't really kind of a sleeper. Like, a lot of people didn't know that, but some people did. It's like you could still classify it as a sleeper. Because the RS6 had over 1,000 horsepower when you tuned it up. And it was a freaking station wagon. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, as we can see, the fucking R35 actually doesn't handle like trash in this one. So I can see this. Oh, well, I'll take it. Oh, I don't know though, because in Assetto Corsa it handles great too. Assetto Corsa was the first game I tried this card and it actually handled good. And now this game also. Oh, wow. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Do not... Okay, I swear to god, even though this car's rear-wheel drive, if you tap the e-brake, it reacts like it's full-wheel drive. Oh, shit. Well, I just ate that wall and dented my rear fender up. It's actually probably the best handling GT3 car I've unlocked so far, honestly. It handles just as good as the FT1. And it's... I'm not sure about top speed wise though. The R35's always been kind of a slow GT3 car. Wait, what? Another thing I was talking about when my PS4 stopped commenting was...
Oh, the World War II vehicles.
Oh, you mean the Kuba wagon and the Schwinn wagon?
Yeah, those were fun.
Yeah, the Schwinn wagon you could do wheelies and stoppies with it, and the Kuba wagon you could flip it over. Yeah, the Volkswagen Kuba wagon and Schwinn wagon.
Wasn't
you know, because it's totally
amphibious.
Yeah, which was stupid because you know you can never use that in GT6 for anything reliable. Like, let's add an amphibious car in Gran Turismo knowing you can't even touch water.
You can glitch out of the map where there's a...
There we go, that's what I've been trying to do. Yeah, but when you did, you would just drive through everything. You couldn't actually go in the water, per se. You go through the water. Oh my god, the tank car and the fucking Oldsmobile. The 66 Oldsmobile. I forgot about that. That was my best fucking sleeper car I had. That thing had 1,086 horsepower and 1,200 foot-pounds of torque. That was the best fucking muscle car drag racer in the game. That thing had a top speed of 208. No, that thing had a top speed of... When I tuned it, the top speed was 306. God, I fucking love that car. That was my favorite muscle car in the game. I love the freaking Jay Leno 66, the Oldsmobile. The tank car was fun for drifting. A semi-truck hot rod powered by a World War II tank engine out of an M24.
Since they had those in GT6, I'm kind of hoping they have his jet car in GT Sport.
I hope they bring a whole bunch of Jay Leno cars into GT Sport. Like, I hope they bring a whole bunch of, like, obscure cars like they do in Forza. Oh, yeah, that thing was fun, too. That was one of my favorite drift cars. I loved the way that thing sounded.
I like that Camaro because it actually handled decent.
The what?
The Camaro.
Which one? The SS or?
The Camaros in general. They actually handle decent.
I'm happy to be in this new Gran Turismo. Maybe now I can finally get to enjoy the damn thing. The first two cars I'll get when Sport comes out, I'll go out and I'll get an R35 Nismo, and I'll also get an RX-7. If they don't have those cars, I'm gonna be pissed. Well, if they don't have the RX-7, man, I'm gonna be pissed. I know for a fact they'll have the Nismo. I'm driving one right now. And I'll make these my two primary street tuners. I'll bring back the OP fucking RX-7. That I used to get kicked out of lobbies for because people said I was hacking.
course, I somehow have to beat you with a Mustang now.
Good luck with that.
You don't say.
I don't care for the Hennessy Venom. The Fat Lotus is what me and Hummingbird call it. Again, it's one of those cars. Again, it's one of those cars that has too much horsepower to be fun. Because I have the Hennessy Venom in the Drive Club, and it's uncontrollable sometimes. It's just got way too much power.
You can overtake it with a Ferrari.
The fucking car that's gonna be in GT Sport that I absolutely love is the damn Veneno. That's probably gonna be the first car I get is the damn Veneno. I love the Lamborghini Veneno. I don't know what the hell it is about it. The thing handles insane. And it sounds insane. And I know for a fact it's gonna be in it because they've showed it. I just can't wait to see all the Division cars that are going to be in here. Because there was quite a few Vision Gran Turismo cars that never made it in GT6 that were supposed to.
I remember there's some, like, hydrogen-powered Hyundai.
Oh my god, yeah. The Stratos. Was my favorite rally car of all time. The Stratos and the Quattro S1.
I remember using some Skyline GTR as a rally car.
Yeah, no.
Actually, I remember using an R35 as a rally car at some point. Some like 1100 horsepower. Didn't work whatsoever, but 1100 horsepower rally car.
The S1 Quattro had 800, I believe, when she fully tuned it. That was my favorite rally car. Like, that thing was the most overpowered rally car in GT6, period. That thing is impossible to beat. The only car I had that came close to beating that, like I could get the same lap times with it, was the S206 Nürburgring package. They were the two best cars in that game when it came to rally. They're just fast as shit. They gripped the damn rally tracks like it wasn't even dirt. Actually, wasn't the Quattro S1, wasn't it banned from rally? Because of it being too overpowered? I think it's one of those cars that actually got banned after a while.
Oh, Group B was banned.
Yeah.
I don't think the Quattro itself was banned. But I know Group
I think
B
in the late 80s, I think it actually was altogether. Because I was looking at a video tonight about like cars that got banned from different racing championships, and they're going over like a lot of different Formula cars and shit. And the Quattro was on there. It got banned from some tournament somewhere. Like it got banned that whole year from it.
Some sort of Audi. Some sort of Audi, but it wasn't a Quattro, but it looked kind of similar. So it was more like a coupe instead of a hatchback.
I don't know. I don't know, so it wouldn't surprise me if it was. Like,
it wasn't a Quattro, but...
Something I loved about Gran Turismo also is, you know how a lot of cars you have to do a lot of tuning to before they handle great on the track, like for actual racing? You could literally go take any rally car, hit the track, and it would set lap times faster than anything you could tune, without even having to do any modifications to them.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
The fucking rally car has handled the best of anything, just about. The Quattro S1 stock, without any tuning, the rally one, was only 2 seconds slower than my RX-7, with a couple hundred horsepower less. Uh-oh.
Didn't the RX-7 have like 500 something horsepower?
You want to keep counting? Had 780.
No, not the RX-7.
Wait, that's what you just said. Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the Evo 6. Wait, the RS7?
Well, I said RX, but I know it didn't have 700.
The RX-7 did. The RX-7 Spirit Type A had 786 horsepower.
Well, I'm gonna have to go back on GT6 again. Not gonna be able to drive or anything, but unless I'm thinking about like performance points or something. But
yeah, it only had 636 performance points. I think somewhere around that. Damn, this car handles good.
PP.
That's actually something I didn't notice about this game so far. So far, I don't see any like performance point stat charts. But then again, there's also no currency system right now either, so wouldn't worry too much about it. I like the performance point system. It lets you get good tunes on your car. Like it made you tune the most out of your car as you could.
My favorite thing I've heard about this game is that Project Cars 2
Carns! What the fuck? Back the fuck up. Yeah, no. The Evo was faster in a straight line, but the Subaru would always beat him on the turns. Okay, let's back the fuck up, because I tried to ram through these cones, and they didn't budge. Like, I went straight through them. Oh, what the fuck? That is unacceptable. They better add physics to these cones. I will be upset. You literally just drive straight through these cones. That is unacceptable. Yep, same. The 05 one was my favorite one. People like the hatchback one because it had more power, but I never liked it. It just didn't handle as good. At least I didn't think so.
Yeah, and I think the hatchbacks kind of look weird.
Yeah, they do. Now, if you're doing a rally, they look cool. Like, if you actually have, like, a rally version, they look nice. But other than that, I don't really care for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I was not paying attention.
Hey, if you like Subarus, you'll like this guy's profile picture.
Yeah, I didn't really care for the wagon. I like the actual sedan one. Oh, GTR died. That car is actually getting beat up. Like, there's all kinds of wrinkles in the metal and shit. Damn it. And I spun out.
Bless.
Alright. I wish I wouldn't have gotten the, I found a little trick how you unlock cars. What? Alright, hold on. I found a little trick in this beta so far, though. If you, to unlock cars, you have to do the daily challenge. Like, you have to drive so many miles in order to get a car for the daily challenge. I found out that if you do the daily challenge with a race car, like a Group 3, typically it'll give you a Group 3. If you do it with a street car, then you'll unlock a street car. That's how I got the Corvette earlier.
You just did it with a Group 3, so...
Yeah, no, that's why I got another Group 3. I found another little cool thing, too. If you do it with street cars only, like the N300s, it'll give you an N300. If you do it halfway with an N300 and then do it the rest of the way with a Group 3, it'll give you a Group 4. That's how I got the Corvette.
What if you do it with a Group 4?
Didn't get a Group 4. Or a Group 3.
So if you do half N300 in Group 4, you'll get a Group 3.
Wait, what?
If you do half Group 4 in N300, you'll get a Group 3.
No, you'll get a Group 4. If you do half N300, then do half 300, you'll get a 400. Yeah, exactly.
I was talking N300 and Group 4.
Right. Then you'll get a 4. I have 11 cars right now. People said you can only get 4 cars, or 5 cars actually. I have 11. Clearly those people were wrong. I have a nice collection of cars right now. Minus that fucking Italia, that R8, they can go die.
9 that you'll ever use.
Pretty much. All the rest handle great. Yeah. The 2014 Stingray, that was one of the favorite top speed cars there for a while because it would do 298 on its own power, and then with NOS it would do 320. But then a lot of other cars come out like the Wyra and shit like that were faster. There was that one car from 1933, that Mercedes Streamline. That thing there would do 300.
It was an Audi.
Or Audi, yeah. That thing there would do 320 on its own power because you couldn't put NOS in it. But as soon as you hit a bump, it would go up in the air and do backflips.
So basically, you don't take it on Le Mans.
Yeah, it wouldn't do backflips online though. Online, it would just get stuck on a permanent wheelie. So yeah. So the tires are about as thick as a human finger.
In the description of the car, it said, this guy went for a top speed run, but then a gust of wind hit him, and the car died.
Yep. Here's what I think's fucked. The fact that they were able to make a car back in the 30s that had 1,000 horsepower and went 300 miles an hour. But, you know, then you had to see people cruise around with, like, Model Ts and shit like that. It's like, okay, that's cool. Well, I mean, not in the 30s. Before then they did, but still. Actually, just trying to think of what cars were around back in the 30s. I can't really think of many. Just like the Jags. The older Jag. That's all I can think of.
Was it the XJS? I don't know. There was some old Jaguar Le Mans car that was... I forget what it was.
Oh, the JXK one? The purple yellow one?
No.
Not that one?
It was...
That's the
like from around the same time as the GT40.
That's the only one I know of, is the that purple and yellow one.
I know it was like British Racing Green.
The Speed 8? That was a Bentley.
No.
I have no clue what you're talking about. The only Jaguar Le Mans car I can think of is the that one I was just talking about.
I'll look it up.
It's around the same time period as the GT40.
Yeah, it never actually was in races though.
I have no fucking clue then. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the fucking no, The fucking, It is the XJS. You're right. It's the XJS. The one that had like no spoiler or nothing. It was like an open roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the XJS, I believe.
Yeah, and all I'm getting is some 90s thing.
I think that's what it was called, though.
No, XJS is...
Unless it was an XJR. I know what you're talking about. That thing, it was like fucking 20, or... Yeah, it was like $20 million.
Yeah, it was one of those things.
Yeah, that thing was pretty cool. Alright, well, I'll be right back. I gotta do something.
XJ.
Was it a JKR? Or an XKR or something like that?
It was the XJ13.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, I'll be right back.
5-liter V12.
Yeah, and there was two versions of it, too, in GT6. There was a normal one, and there was the Chrome line one.
Yeah. There was only one ever made, and it wasn't used in races.
Yeah, I know. Alright, I'm back.
Alright.
I think I'll be getting off. It's getting late.
Yeah, it's like 1.
Yeah.